Good morning. My colleagues have just reminded me it's gone 10 o'clock. It's not fair to keep you good people waiting any longer. Can I say a very warm welcome to you to the Harcourts Holmwood auction rooms. My name is Phil McGoldrick. I am one of two McGoldricks and two auctioneers working with you today. Mark McGoldrick, one of the very tall gentlemen on that wall, will be working with the rest of the catalogue. And whilst on that, Hayden Broadbelt, who works on the auction floor with me, Kyle Siebert, he will be working with us today too. Bridget, you will be working with us on the auction floor. Now, the reason I point these people out, they're here to help you. If you need any assistance whatsoever in your bidding or in your strategising today, get these people alongside you. They do help people realise their real estate dreams, and I would certainly recommend their services to you. We've got a magnificent catalogue today, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see 20 great properties for your competitive bidding. And on behalf of the whole company, I just want to acknowledge and thank all of the owners that we work for today. We know you've got choice. We really appreciate your choice to work with Harcourts Holmwood. And of course, we appreciate everything that you've done leading up to today's event. Bidders and buyers, I recommend the forum, I recommend the properties. Remember that in an auction room, the only people that can buy property are people like you who are in a strong cash and unconditional situation. The reason I point that out is take advantage of that situation. If we pass properties in the auction room, you just need to know the legality. We would then have to make all those properties available to everyone in the marketplace, including conditional parties. You have all the documentation that you need. The centrepiece of that documentation is the auction contract. That does explain to you, but in legalese, how we conduct the auction. I want you to be very comfortable with how Mark and I will engage, so let's run through and make sure you understand exactly the rules of engagement today. The very first point will not surprise you, and that is that all of our owners today have given us confidential reserve prices. Subject to the reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder shall be the purchaser. Let's talk about what happens if bidding doesn't reach my owner's reserve. It is not the end of the auction. We pause, we talk privately in one of our side rooms here with the highest bidder, and there we will be giving you the opportunity of buying at the auction today. It is the best place, the best time to buy. You know what happens if we pass the properties in. Now, here's a really important point. It says that the seller may withdraw their property from sale at any time before the property is sold without declaring their reserve price. It covers the situation where we've paused to continue negotiations. Sometimes those negotiations can advance to a point where an owner says, Mark, Phil, we're very happy with this outcome. Please go back to the rostrum and announce that we are withdrawing our property from the auction room and selling to the highest bidder outside. Now, that's their prerogative. It can cause distress to people waiting for the opportunity. This is not a day to be waiting. This is a day for your action. A disputed bid is resolved by going back to the last undisputed bid. And the auctioneer may nominate the sum by which your bids need to be raised. We don't place any limits on you. And on the other hand, if a bid was made and we deemed it unacceptable to our owners, we can and will refuse such bids. Now, very often our colleagues will place bids on behalf of their buyers. We alert you to that. If you're bidding on behalf of somebody else, there is no such requirement. Immediately on the fall of the hammer, if you are the successful purchaser, here's your obligations. They are very simple. They are very, very significant. You need to sign the auction contract, pay to the auctioneer a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price you paid or a pre-arranged amount, and you need to complete the GST addendum, and thereby you acknowledge, yes, we've given you a copy of the REA Buyer's Guide. Simple, straightforward, and in use in our auction room every day of the year. All right, the number one marble appropriately has been drawn by Team Nichols. You've got a big day, Paul and Deb. Can we welcome our owners or representatives of 16B Coldstream Court? Now, let's quickly go back to your contract and just define for you what you bid for today. It's a lovely big freehold parcel. The area, 862 square metres more or less. 10% is your obligation today. The contract says unless you've struck an alternative date, your new life begins appropriately on the 22nd of January 2021. Love the property. Went and spent an hour with the owner just a couple of nights ago. Coldstream Court just offers you the wonderful quinella of position and potential. Just adore the entrance into it. It's like going over a moat, and there's magnificent homes all down this laneway. The architectural form really takes your eye as you arrive, and I know it's been a very happy home for those who have lived here before. Clearly well built. You look at the size of those rooms, great volume in your living, the lounge is conducive to great entertainment, the dining room will take your big dining table and you can have a dinette out in the kitchen with that beautiful outlook as well. 3, 4 bedrooms, that's your choice. You'll probably have an office because you're really in an area where education is important. You walk to the university, you've got brilliant school zones. I can just picture you end of summer sitting out in that veranda enjoying a lovely glass of wine and celebrating your success. It's to be sold, ladies and gentlemen, 16B Coldstream Court. Where do you see value? Where do you start the bidding? Encouraging start. Thank you. Wouldn't sell it at 700, sir? 835. Good on you, sir. Nice call at $835,000 opening sell vote. Is the 850, can I suggest, gentlemen's got the bid at 835. Is there just the one bidder in the room today? First call, 835. 850, sir, you're in the lead. At 850, sir, what's the response? Is it 870? I've got $850,000. Once called at 850. 855. 870, can I suggest? 855, the bid to beat. Once called. 860. 65. 870. 875. 880, the half-mile post, and 885 on the right-hand side. At 885 being 890 and 895. You can take the 9 if you want. 900,000, 5, 905. First time called at 905 for your future. Second time. Worth the effort at $905,000. Third call at 9, 10, 15 at 915. At 915,000. This is where your future belongs. At 915 for the first time at 915,000. Second call, third call. Any better bid? At 915. Sir, I'm not quite there at 915. We need to pause and have a little chat outside of the room. So if you'd like to join me up in the front room, 915. But the auction is open. Opportunities to change minds. 915. Mark?
I've just got a couple of things to say.
Okay. Well, we
wait a minute. Is it going there? That's all right. Excellent, good as gold. Folks, sorry for that little minuscule delay, and I'd also like to welcome you here today. It's our second last auction day of the year. We're doing 3 auctions on Monday as well, so but this is our last big day, I suppose you would say. Simon Watson from our Ireland 2 office. I'm working with you on number 3 Hamner Street. Now, folks, this property is joined at the hip with number 351 Armagh Street as well. So if you're going to be successful in this auction for 3 Hamner Street, we're going to give you the right to purchase 351 Armagh Street. So be wary of that, and we hope you take the opportunity. They're 2 superb properties, and makes ultimate sense from a manageability and an options point of view. They're both freehold, that is key. And that means you're absolutely in charge. They're 291 square metres, or this one is 291 square metres, and no change to the legal description nor list of chattels, guaranteeing you vacant possession on the 21st of January 2021. I wonder, Tom, did you actually get is there a rental assessment with the property at all? 395 is the rental assessment. And the title is still to be issued on the separate titles, isn't it? Yes, but what was the information we had on that? Is that it is going to be done? They're filed, so it's just a case of those titles being issued. Absolutely excellent. Right, 3 Hamner Street. Take our last look through. Built in 2015, modern, open plan, kitchen's nicely integrated, 3 excellent bedrooms. You've got the off-street parking in a nice little outdoor area. Hamner Street, Simon was explaining to me, there's some classic little cottages down there that are being well looked after. It's very close to one of our of the 4 avenues, Fitzgerald that being, and you're just right in a hop, step and a jump from the city. It's going to rent very, very well, and you've seen that rental assessment around about the $395 mark. So returns abound. Have we got an opening bid or an opening offer for number 3 Hamner Street? 350? Welcome to you. Good luck to you at $350,000. Have I got competition here at $350,000 with my opening bidder who have been waiting patiently, so thank you. At $350, I hope we can get you in there. First call, second call, $360. Good on you, sir. You've got some competition there. $370 down here in front. At $370 and $80. $80 on the nod. At $380, $390, going well. Working in tens at $390, right on the top of the city at $400. $400 with you. Nicely done. $410, good work. At $410, we're going along well. $415, good on you, sir. I'll work with you. Just slicing me in half at $415. At $430, just stepping it up again there. I like that, ma'am. Tripling the 5 at $430. $435, still hanging in there though at $435. $445, another 10. That's good bidding. Good strong action there at $445. And 50. 50 I've got over here at $450 on the nod. $460, climbing well. Inner city property's got to be good. Convention centre's not far away at $460, shake of the head. First call, second call, third call. No better bid down here. You're in the lead. I need to have a chat to you in one of the rooms, so come on through and we'll offer you the opportunity on both if you like. So we're just pausing there at $460. I'll talk to this good bidder here. Phil will be back in just a second. Come on through. Okay, folks, thank you for your patience. We're at 3 Hamner Street, but now, as I mentioned, we're also at 351 Armagh Street. So the properties are now being sold together. So we are doubling this bid. So it's 460, the current bid is 460 for Armagh Street and for Hamner Street. Any subsequent bid, you're bidding on both. It's almost like a case of wine, I suppose. We're selling them by the bottle, well, we're selling them by the house, but the parcel is two. So is that clear to everybody? That the property is on the market and I'm selling to these people here at 460. They're buying both properties at 460,000. Any bid I take above this will be for both. Kyle, is there any better way I could term that? 460 for each.
We'll keep it at 460 on here and knowing.
Okay. Any better bid? Otherwise, I trust I've confused you sufficiently that there won't be, but I'm selling. Okay, 465. 470 for each property. At 470 for each. Shake of the head. Definitely selling both 3 Hamner Street and 351 Armagh Street. No late bids at 470. Properties going. Thanks very much, guys. You own both of them. Well done. I better put the hammer down twice. There we go. You sold them both. Okay, we'll get Philly back. He looks like he's ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me just go back to Coldstream as the dust settles. Let's just go back to Coldstream Court. I've been outside of the auction room with my highest bidder, and negotiations have advanced backwards, forwards. They've reached a point where my owners have said, Phil, as I warned at the start of the auction, we're very, very happy with what the buyers have put on the table. Please go and announce the Coldstream Court has been withdrawn from the auction room and very, very happily sold. Blair, Sarah, congratulations to you. Ian, congratulations to you and the family, and thank you for the instructions. Paul, Deb, we see more of you later in the morning. All right, if we can move forward, please. Cindy Lee Sinclair, you've got a busy day today too with some stellar properties. A very good morning to your owners. Shh, if we could just have a little bit quiet, please. Respect for my good owners at 44 Nasby Street who join us today. Thank you for the opportunity. Love your home, which is described in my contract and yours as a freehold parcel, 650 square metres more or less. Good settlement terms here. 10% is all you pay today. 19th of February, that's when you're moving into 44 Nasby Street, right in the heart of Merivale. What a beautiful street is Nasby Street. What I like, there's several things. It's a lovely wide street, but it's not a journey street, it's a destination street, so it's incredibly quiet. This is a gorgeous home. Gravity need absolute commendation for the work they've done of reproducing this home. But 4 years old, all the benefits of modern, looked as though it could have been a Nasby Street, just belongs in Nasby Street for a very, very long time. It's a great floor plan, so many living areas. It's a very social home. You can lock little living areas up, open them all and just entertain. You can then spill out into your section and onto the deck as well. I love the materials, the granite bench, those internal timbers. They just give you such a feeling of assurance and solidarity. Bedrooms on both levels, great garaging, off-street parking. It's just the complete package. You've had a lovely campaign. The last words are yours.
Within all the great school zones and right in the heart of Merivale, and I thank my owners for giving me this opportunity.
Absolutely. All right, opening bidder offer, 44 Nasby Street, folks. Where do you see value? Room descends into silence. This is your turn, not a silent auction. Won't sell at 1,800,000. Vendor bid to start at 1,800,000. Where do we advance, buyers? At 1.8. Super 4-year-old home. First call at 1,800,000. Second call at 1.8. Third call at 1.8. Brendan, your opportunity at 1.8. Vendor bid. Call me a number at 1.8. Work with 1.9, work with a 50 if you like. Start proceedings for me. Any advance? Well, 1.850 is a vendor bid. Looking for 1.9 or better. 1,850,000 on behalf of my owners. Certainly wouldn't sell it at that level. Quality proposition, pedigree address at 1,850 to beat. Once called at 1,850,000. Second call at 1,850. Third call at 1,850. Cindy, buyers on notice. I'm going to vendor bid at 1,850. Certainly won't sell at this level. Is the 1.9 or better? You know, if I pass the property, it's open to all players at 1,850. In or out at 1,850. So you're going to bid? Say 1.9? No? Well, Cindy, now I'm going to pass it otherwise, and we'll talk to all people. Now's the opportunity, the best time to find out what my owners are looking to achieve. At 1,850, no bid. Cindy Lee, we're not selling today at $2 million, so I'm going to pass the property back in your hands at 2. If there's no better bid in the room, at 2. Cindy Lee, back in your hands at $2 million, clearly not for sale. Let's talk to all people above that figure. To my owners, we've passed on a vendor bid at 2. We keep working with our highest bidders outside, or all bidders now, no matter their situation, from $2 million. 44 Nasby Street, available.
Quality property to quality property. Here we go, folks. Don Yee, thank you for your instructions today. I know how much business you've done in this area of town, and an acknowledgement of our owner in absentia today. What a stunner. Here we are in the Sticks Mill Country Club, securely in the cul-de-sac that you know, part of the Sticks Mill Country Club, which is a fantastic institution, of course, and that, as per clause 27 of the contract, we're going to ask that you join. You'll be happy to do so. It's around about $1,700 a year, I think, your membership here to the country club. But that would pale in significance to the resort-like living you'll have here at 2 Royal Court. It's in Northwood, folks. It's freehold. It's 938 square metres. It's lot 201, deposited plan 330691 in the Canterbury Land Registry. I'll just remind you some of the chattels that form part of your purchase price today. The double-door fridge is staying with the property, ducted heating, of course. Courtyard water feature is going to stay. The chandelier in the entranceway, which I'm sure we've got a shot of for you to remind you, remains with the property, and there's an automatic irrigation system as well. Settlement date is struck down for the date of our Thursday Holmwood Gala, the first of the year. 4th of February 2021 is when you're going to be moving in. Just a magnificent executive style luxury home, this one. It's a big house, and I'm sure you'll agree it's a stunning looker. The blend of materials that have been used throughout, they're high quality, and they have a tremendous impression on you. Abundant living spaces, that's clear. That big family room just extends right out to the outdoors, means that all family and friends will have their space to find their own niche and enjoy relaxation together. Another big separate lounge. 5 bedroom, 4 bathrooms, so we're talking real luxury, this capacity here. 4-car garaging, lovely grounds, it's secure, it's private, and here to be sold. It's a royal opportunity, 2 Royal Court. Have I got a bid to start, an opening bid to get underway? In Northwood. $1 million, sir. Hope we can get you there. All the best. It was nice to get $1 million bid from you, so away we go at 1,000,000. At $1 million, should we go straight to 1.1, folks? $1 million, the opening sell point, first call. So 1-1, down here. Good on you, sir. You're moving in too at 1.1, or want to at least, at 1.1 million. Come on back, sir. Would you say 1-2 for me? They say one bid seldom does it. At 1.2, I've never seen it happen yet. At 1.1 million with my gentleman down here. Second call. Third call, we saying 1-2? How about 1.2? Let's get busy. Let's get into it. At 1.1 million. Magnificent home. Robust. I'll take a vendor bid at 1.2, Don, no hesitation in doing that. Just on behalf of the owner at 1.2, I'll welcome you back at 1.3. 4-car garaging, lots to love about the home. Permanent material, schists construction. Big 2-storied, quiet in there, secure. Gated luxury homes, you're part of the country club. It is your own country club. Second call on a vendor bid at 1.2. Third call at 1.2. Is there any better? Maybe 50. Be quick, otherwise it goes at 1.2. Any better bid, sir? Would you say 1.250? 1.4, that's more like it. Simon Hollander bidding for a buyer. Getting serious and getting into the selling zone there at 1.4. Getting closer to the selling zone, 1.4 million. Who says 1,450? We've got competition here and now. First call, second call, third call, 1.4, sir. I'm going to adjourn and talk to these people unless there's a better bid at 1.4 million. 1,400,000. I'll go with a 50, Don, but need to be quick. No better bid. Simon, your one bid has done more than the opening bid, but I can't sell at that level. Would you like to adjourn? We'll have a conversation. I'll offer you the opportunity. Pausing there at 1.4 million. You know the property's available, the auction's live at this point. Is there any advance at 1.4 before we adjourn?
Take that as a yes. Mickey Limmer, a very good morning. John, a very good morning to you and welcome to you. Lovely to meet with you a couple of days ago at 7 Dover Street, Unit 3. It is described... Shh, folks, can I just have some quiet as we whistle through this, please? The property is described as a cross-lease in fee simple. 10% is all you pay today to secure your ownership. 15th of January is the contract settlement date. Obviously, we can vary that with the agreement of my owner. As I say, I went with Mickey a couple of days ago to inspect the property and meet our owner. To me, there are three standout reasons or credentials for you to buy today. The first of those is the locality. You're just on the edge of that Edgware village. It's a burgeoning, improving village on a day-by-day basis, close to the school, brilliant zones. You're so close to town as well. To me, the second thing is the size, the volume of those rooms. Built in an age where there was no compromise in space. Lovely big lounge, there's a dining area, and both of those bedrooms will accommodate the double or the twin beds as well. The third thing really is the condition. Its owner's gone through with a fine-tooth comb and presents it to you in fabulous condition. There's probably a fourth, Mickey, and that's the ability to develop that backyard, nice deck and all that sort of stuff. The sun was just streaming in there late in the day when we inspected the other day. I'm sure there's more reasons that you could add, and I give you that opportunity now.
Hey, thanks, Phil. Firstly, I always say property's all about people, and John, my lovely owner here today, our first dealing was about 8 years ago, and it was my second house that I ever sold. So it's funny how the world works in crazy circles, but to you, John, all the best, mate. And to the bidders in the room, hey, I see massive upside in this location and in this property. You're buying an absolute gem. All the best.
All the best indeed. Dover Street, opening bidder offer. Well, won't sell it at $300,000, folks. There's the line in the sand. Where do we go from there? What's your next step? 300's my vendor bid. First call at 300. 380. Nice start, Jan. At $380,000. You don't have to work in 80s. I'll work with a 10 at $380,000. A good move for ownership at $380,000. Once called. Second call. Third final call. No better bid? 390. Don't dally, Stefan. 390. Say the 4 for me. At 390. 400. 410. 15. There's an opportunity for you at 415. First time called at 400. 420. 425. Straight back at 425. Worth the money and more at 425. 435. Now there's a brilliant move at 435. First call at 435. Second call at 435. Third final call, 437. 440. Never stop on the big numbers at 440. Once at 440. Second call, is there another 1,000 or two, sir? Third and final call at $440,000. Stefan, you hold that bid. We're close, but no cigar at this stage. 440 is the bid. Grab some space and we'll come and talk with you buyer. 440, are you absolutely out, sir? Okay, at 440, I'm talking to the highest bidder.
Those Christmas tunes, lovely folks. We're just going to move on to our next auction while those negotiations are continuing, so we're not far from a conclusion to our one at Royal Court. You can. Why don't you come and do that, Philly? Yeah. Now, or just now. I'll give him a moment. He is the big brother. He throws his weight around, but. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportune time to introduce our ace Harcourts Holmwood property manager, Lynn Cawthorne. Lynn, how are you going now? Would you like to just come forward here and just tell us a little bit about what you can do for people? Lawns, gutters? No. Stand up here, Yeah, there we go. You may as well.
Right. So I am the investment specialist for the Homewood Group. So that involves helping any investors here with any advice they might want if they are looking at buying a property today, and also then helping to bring on the management and passing it on to our experienced property managers. So if anyone needs my help or needs my card, more than happy to help. All good?
Lynn is the best in the business. Phil, now you can have the microphone back.
Apologies, I didn't introduce Linda at the start of the day. I forgot all about that. All right, we're going back to Dover Street with Mickey Limmer. I left the room with the bid at $440,000. Sir, can I now confirm you have increased that bid? Your bid now stands at $442,500, correct? My owner's instructions are, Phil, you sell if there's no better bid in the room. I'm going to do that. 3 calls, and 3 calls only. Is there another 1,000? Is the better? 445. 6. 446. Don't give up for $1,000. Jan, come on. You know the next one costs more if and when we can find it at 446. Lunge at 50. Second call. 447 and 8. 450's the bid, sir. You and I know it. $448,000. As I count down to a change of ownership. What a good move. 51. Don't you hate it when that happens? But no surprise, quality property, all the credentials at 451. First call and I sell. Second call and I sell. Third and final call. Dover Street is all over. It's going. Not yet. Going. Gone and sold to you, sir. Congratulations to you. John, lovely to work with you. Well done. Mickey Limmer, nice work. Mark, sorry. The podium is yours again.
Yeah, don't nick that.
Oh, very important, isn't it?
Thanks. Michael Fisher, false start, but here we are now. And Bruce, thanks for your instructions, and also to Ruth, who's working away in Auckland at the moment, our vendors. And folks, just looking at that particular shot there, I thought I'd seen the Canterbury Plains from each of the vantage points possible on the Cashmere Hills, but so it proved no. At 20 Kidson Terrace, what a stunning view and what a stunning outlook. It's freehold, it's 506 square metres, no change to legals. Chattel list is accurate and settling, well, the 30th of March 2021, while Ruth and Bruce look for their next situation. We'll just wait while that chat dies down. Folks, Kidson Terrace, it's been a veritable sanctuary for our owners, our departing vendor, and she's just loved the way you drive up the drive into the internal access double garaging and straight up and you are home. It's a unique home. It's really solid and robust. Upstairs, it is world class in terms of the layout. It's totally open plan. Brand new kitchen anchoring the home in the corner. I say it would be very, very dangerous to be peeling vegetables with that view on offer. You may be taking cuts and nicks out of your fingers. The office, well, what is your purpose for that? I think it's far too good for any sort of work because you won't be able to concentrate looking out that window. Very spacious. The balcony has three access ways from the living and the office room. The master bedroom's just nicely tucked away, for all intents and purposes has its own ensuite, as does the sanctuary bedroom downstairs. That has its own bathroom, internal access garaging, absolute flat section. Spa's negotiable, I see, would be a lovely place just to take your inspiration and soak in those views. In fact, Michael's told me we're throwing the views in for free here today at 20 Kidson. Opening bids, opening offer here. Who's moving into Cashmere? Crow's Nest Views. Michael Chan at 550. Away we go at 550. A reasonable place to start, Michael. 550. Someone might whiz us straight to the 6 if you like. At 550, it's a freehold title. 600. Linda Bidge in competition at 600. 610. It's 610 with Michael, Linda. 620. Linda Veach, Harcourts Four Seasons. Michael, you won't be coming second here at 620 from our St Albans. 628. Working with an 8. It's 628. 640. Nice little dozen on top at 640. Keep working, keep going, Michael. Don't wait for the counter bid. You get in, keep talking at $640,000. 645. Brand new kitchen at 645. Over to you, Linda. Anyone else want to join? Doesn't have to be a two-horse race at 645. First call. Second call. 660 is a good move. That's someone who's been in the auction room before. I can tell that at 660. What's the response going to be? First call, 665. Straight back, Michael Chan from our St Albans office, working for a buyer at 665. Cashmere location, your lifestyle, you're active. 670 now. It's 670. I'll take some instructions. It's 670, Michael. What's it to be, Michael? Michael Chan, that is, not Michael Fisher. 670, first call. 673, I love that 73 number. It's on the market and selling. There we go, Michael. I'll sell to your people. We're definitely selling at 20 Kidson. 680 is a nice move. The little 7 on top at 680. You're on top of things up here. Crow's Nest Views at 680. First call. 2 bathrooms. Second the money. Third call. 688. Good strong bid. Wants the keys, wants the title at 688, 690, matching it though, going 2 better at 690. 7 might be the move, it's 690, definitely selling. Once I'm calling it 695, good work. 695, and you'll say the 7. Get 700,000, well done, fairly bid, fairly offered at 7. What's it to be now? 700. 705. Calmly done, Michael. It's 705. We sell away. First call. Second call. 708. 710 straight back. So good quick response. 710. Definitely selling once I'm calling it. Twice. 715. She just beat you to that, but that was a good move. 716. Good. 716. 716. Just ahead by 1, but that's all you need at the end of the day. 716. 720. Straight back. 18 and then 20. Now you're getting serious. Now you're bidding well. 720, impressive. First call. Second call. 723. 725. Nice little tussle. 725. Who prevails? Who sustains? 727. Linda Veach bidding for a buy there. Doing a flipping good job. 730. Michael Chan doing just better at the moment. It's 730. We love it on the hill. The outlook changes every day. 732, bit between the teeth. Determination. First, second, 735. Battling away. 737. Airbus bid. 737. What's the response, Michael? 740. A whisper of a bid, but a significant one. 740. I sell away. First call. Second call. Just a single. 741. 743. Doubling up. Seen what's happening at 743. We love it on the hill. Active, fit, great community. It's a super terrace, Kidson Terrace. 745. Keep going. Tenacity. Endurance. 748. It's like these bidders have been training on those hills. 748, first call. Twice. 750. Sage bid. Do I sell away? Once, twice. Final call, 750. 20 Kidson Terrace. Is going. 51. 751. 752. Straight back. 752. Once. Penultimate final. 20 Kidson Terrace. 752. What are you going to do? I'm selling. It goes. A single on top. 754. Confident. Astute. 754. Judicious bidding. Waving the white flag. Once, twice. Third call. You've bid superbly, but you've seen them out, Michael. Tremendous performance. Properties going. Gone and sold your way. Good on you. Linda, thank you for your bidding. Exceptionally done. And Michael Fisher, great campaign. Royal Court update. Don? Folks, Royal Court, look, we've been working with our highest bidders, and just a confirmation from Casey and Winnie. Can you just put 1.68 million, 1,680,000? And I've seen confirmation on that telephone that I can put the property on the market at that level, Don. 1.68 million, any late bids, otherwise I'm selling away. Stunning executive style home in Northwood, Royal Court, secure community, Sticks Mill Country Club. Any bit of bid? Is there 1.7 quickly? First call, I'm selling. Second call, final. To Royal Court is going. List with the Master Donier in Northwood. You know you're going to be sold. Very, very well done. Thank you for your bidding, folks. We'll look forward to Don finding you a place really, really soon. And we'll invite Phil back.
Where's Mickey? Oh, there you are. Jenny Rolton, Mickey Limmer, a very good morning to you and a very good morning to our great clients who have produced this magnificent home in 11A Matipo Street East. The property is described and in your contract and mine as a freehold property. The area of the parcel, 296 square metres, more or less. Contract said that settlement date was 10 days after title was issued. Title is through. I think you're all aware that the property is available from the 22nd of January, but I know several of you are working to alternative dates that my owner have said we're very, very happy and let's stick to those. I think the combination of Martin Donathorn and Simon, our builder, is an irresistible quinella. You put in that stellar locality in Matipo Street East and it's a bounteous trifecta. The detail in this property is superb. 2 years in the making, but a magnificent home, gorgeous materials as we always produce for you. I just think it's such a magnificent part of the city. So close to Hagley Park, so close to the city, the outlook. Mona Vale is just steps away, outlook to the tennis courts. You can use those freely as well. The materials, the timber floor in the big open family living area. Gorgeous kitchen. Downstairs you'll have guests all day long. Magnificent bedrooms and bathrooms upstairs. The shapes, the form of the room. Good architecture will stand the test of time. Super garaging, but it's the detail, the finish that is so good. 2 years in the making, 2 more minutes, it can be yours. Jennifer, last word is yours.
You've stolen my thunder.
Oh, sorry.
I really can't say much more, but it's to work with Simon and Jennifer. And, you know, the workmanship is just exemplary, and I can stand by it because I've sold a number of properties for them, and people love it.
Love to
All
do
the
it.
best.
11A Matai, opening bid or offer?
1,200,000.
1,200,000 with you, Alison Aiken, working for your buyer at 1,200,000. Where to from here, buyers? Is the 1,250 or better? First call at 1,200,000. Second call. Third. Final call. 1,250 at 1,270,000. Would you say 1,300,000 for me, madam, at 1,270,000, the bid to beat? Once then at 1,270,000, leading bid. 1,300,000, good work. On the right-hand side of the room, 3 contesting ownership at 1,300,000. 1,310,000. 1,320,000. At 1,320,000. Have I found the owner at the back of the room? Quality product at 1,320,000. 25. 330 only at 1,330,000. Work with your buyer, Jenny. I've got 1,330 to beat. Once then at 1,330,000. Second call. 340, sir? I won't work with 2, I'll work with 5. 340 and 5? 345. Don't dally, you see the next bid's more expensive. 1,345,000, Mickey's bid. Won't work with 2, Alison. Need a whole handful of them. I'll take 50 though. 1,350,000. First time I've ever been in charge. At $1,350,000. Once called at 1,355. Assurance of value. 1,355,000. 7. You get back to work, Mickey. 1,357,000. First call at 1,357,000.
360.
There you go. 380, Alison. 1,360,000, and so you should. At 1,360,000 first, second. Third and final call at 1,360,000. Jenny, any bit of bid? At 1,360,000, Ali. At 1,360,000. You let the opportunity go, yes or no? Well, sir, I'm not quite at a level that I can sell. Why don't you and I use this private space and we'll offer you the opportunity outside of the room. Your bid's 1,360,000. The auction is open. And Mark, if you want to continue, I'm going to work with these good people on the right-hand side of the room. 1,360,000.
See if Peter, we're ready to go along. Okay. We might just jump on in. Okay, so we're skipping the order, folks, just while they negotiate. We'll put Lothian on hold just for a second. Thanks, Paul and Deb. And that enables me to introduce Joanna Goo and Peter Fitzharding from our Island 2 office. Quite the energetic team, these two. It's been great to work with you both. An acknowledgement of your owners. And here we are in Hornby. Gee, it's going well, that area, so you can get excited about this one. We're at 29 Parker Street. It is freehold. It's 612 square metres. The legal description is absolutely exact to the one that Peter and Joanna have circulated to you. We're settling quite conveniently on the 18th of January 2021. So we'll have our holidays all done and you'll be back and straight into it. Either moving in or adding this one to your portfolio or getting onto your property ladder as you can. It's tidy and fresh. Like I say, you just move straight in, get busy with it. Open living, nice and fresh, kitchen and bathroom decent, plenty of section, absolutely bowling green flat, double garaging, which is an absolute feature, huge garaging. And I think the proximity to the Hornby hub is valuable to you, as is easy walking distance to both primary and secondary schools. The area is as rock solid as we get here. I think the standard of Canterbury sport is high because of the Hornby people. They make us tough, don't they? It's a great place to be, and hopefully you can get your slice of it here. Opening bid for 29 Parker Street. Who's going to park yourself here, as at the 18th of January? Something a little more pep in it than that? Is there 380 anywhere to start? Surely at that level. This big freehold parcel. 390, welcome in. One of our friends from Ray White bidding for a buyer at 390. Who says 4 for me? First call, second call, third call. 400, okay, keep working. At $400,000, have we got competition? Otherwise I'll eventually adjourn and talk to this good person and see if we can't get their buyer home. At 400,000, first call, twice and final. I don't think I'll vendor bid anymore. Peter, would you like to have a chat in private with us? We'll come and offer you the opportunity. You appear to be our only bidder, so I'll just pause there at Parker Street and come and talk to this bidder.
watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
I can do that actually, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to Matipo Street, fabulous home in Matipo Street. We've been working with Mickey's highest bidders outside of the room. Negotiations have advanced very favourably to the point where my owners have said, please, under clause 2.6, we want you to go back and announce we have withdrawn the property at Matipo Street because it has been very happily and successfully sold. Matipo Street, well done, all parties concerned. Congratulations to Simon, Janet, lovely to work with you. Mickey, Jenny, lovely work. Your buyer's waiting to go upstairs and do the final paperwork, Mickey. All right. Narina Higgins, a very good morning. You've waited patiently, but folks, this opportunity is certainly worth waiting for. I talk about the property at 28A Fendalton Road. 58A. Shall I get the right contract? Lothian Street. Now, Narina, someone's given me the wrong. I did have the right contract. Thank you. So, Henry Lothian. Warming up. Such an exciting day. All right, Paul and Deb Nichols back on the auction floor again with this magnificent opportunity at 25 Lothian Street in Fendalton. It is described as a freehold parcel. The area of the parcel we passed today, 612 square metres more or less. Chattels remain as circulated in your draft, 10% your obligation today, unless you're working to an alternative date, 15th of January 2021. And I reiterate what you already know, we sell on an as-is, where-is basis. Brilliant opportunity here in a street that I think is very much under the radar and very much underrated. Right in the heart of Fendalton. If you're into education, this is a great zone, good school zones, and of course you're so close to the university. Ultimate plans, maybe this is going to be your building site, but in the meantime, this tremendous holding income whilst you make your plans, or perhaps you just are the landlord for a long period of time, there will be great demand. It's a lovely, beautiful order, this home. It's as is, where is, but by gosh, people would move in here extremely happy. Perhaps you're going to fix it. There are just so many options in Lothian Street. Whatever your choice is, I would commend them to you. 25 Lothian Street, opening bidder offer. Where do we start, buyers? Well, 450,000 is not going to buy Lothian Street, no doubt about true value. I start on a vendor bid at 450. Where to from here? 450 is a vendor bid. First call, second call. 470. Good on you, Sue. Good luck at $470,000. Excellent opportunity at 470. First call then, 470, one bidder in the middle of the room. Second call at 470,000. Third, final call, sir. 490. On the left-hand side, that's where I've taken the bid, 500 with you. At 510, would you say, sir? 520 straight back, and 20. 520 actions in the middle at $520,000. Once caught, 530. 540 now at 540,000. 5.5 the bid, 550, and 560. Stay with me at 560,000. Gentlemen on the nods at 570. Once called, 580, nicely done at 580. Gentlemen's at 590 and... oh, I thought you'd go straight to the 6. Be bold. Reconsider. 95. 610. 615 bid. It's 615. Nice reply. First call 615. Instructions, Paul. 615. Twice then at 615. The few... 620, took some time. I'd be straight back. Kirsty gives good at 625, 630, 635,000. Oh, sir, that won't get you into Lothian Street. 635. Once called. Second call. I'm selling it now. Sir, is the 3 dozen 36? I'll work with your 1,000. Test it. Oh, what a lovely work. 640. Now, he may have spent his Christmas money. 640. Would you try a couple, sir? First call and selling it, 640. Second call, 645. Late entry, 50. Now, they often stop in those numbers. Let's test it. You say 655 for me, sir? Have you got 1,000 tucked away? Rainy day money. 650 here with the gentleman who started proceedings, intends to finish them at 650,000 once, twice, 1,000, sir. Third final call, 650. Last opportunity at 650,000. Lothian Street is going. It's going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. Well done. Good bidding.
Great auction, well bought, and congratulations. You'll be into that. We'll just take you back to 29 Parker Street. Have been working with my sole bidder. Hasna, nice to work with you. Just if you could call out the figure your bidder has now made. 480,000. And Jim, we're going to say at $480,000 we're on the market and selling. 29 Parker Street, $480,000. Any better bid? Would someone say 485 or maybe 490? Property's going. Nice to have you in the auction rooms. Congratulate your buyer. It's sold.
Well done, Mark. All right, folks, let's keep moving with this catalogue. Narina Higgins has had the absolute pleasure of marketing for our good owners this fabulous home at 58A Fendalton Road. Nice parcel of freehold land, 611 square metres more or less. Chattels, fabulous chattels, remain as circulated in your draft and part of your consideration today. 10%, that's all you pay. You've got ownership secured by doing that. And unless you're working to an alternative date, I think sensible terms, 26th of February 2021. I went with Narina a couple of days ago to meet with the owners and get a good feel for this home. My interest was piqued as I arrived at those security gates on Fendalton Road. They opened and down that beautiful tree-lined drive I walked. Fabulous Mediterranean-style home. It sits so far back off the road. It was just absolutely serene as we sat and spoke with the owners. Gorgeous orientation for the sun. 2 big living spaces. Marion Freeman's had her little day in there and produced beautiful, restful decor. I love that lounge which will be used for special occasion. Your centrepiece, of course, the gas fire. And then next door you've got a lovely big family room, dining area out there as well. Bedrooms on both levels, one you can use as an office, as my owners do. But the upgrade in the kitchen and in the bathrooms, Narina, is nothing short of spectacular. It's just got a great feel, very warm, enveloping home. I would commend it to you, but I know you'll have a last word. Lovely words. 58A Fendalton Road, opening bidder offer, $1 million. Left-hand side of the room at $1 million. Where to from here, buyers? At $1 million is the 1 or better. First call. Second call at $1 million. Third call at 1's a vendor bid, then wouldn't sell it at 1. Proceed at $1,100,000. It'll work with 50 if you like. First call on a vendor bid at 1.2, nice work. 1,200,000, nice to have you in the fray at 1.2. First call, 1.2 to beat. Second call, third, 1,220. We come straight back at 1,250. I've got 1,220 on the telephone at $1,220,000. Once called. Second call, third, 1,250 at the back. Third party enters the fray at 1,250. At $1.25 million only. Sir, 70. 1,270,000 right in the corner. At 1,270,000, would you say 1.3 for me, sir? I've got 1,270,000. 1.3, where? Good, thank you. At 1.3 on the telephone. At 1,000,003. Who goes next? First call, then at 1.3. Second call at 1,325. Well bid at 1,325,000. Who's got the 50? 1,325. Once called, second call at 1,325,000. For the third, final call. 1,330. 1,330. I've got you. No, so you 340? 330, okay, I thought it was. 330's in the corner away from you on the phone. At 1,330,000's the bid. Say 50 for me, sir. Let's get ahead at 1,340,000. And 50, sir, in the corner. 345. He comes out of the corner. 1,350 here. 55, sir. Yes, on the nod, 355. 65, can I suggest? 1,355,000 to beat. Once I call it at 1,355,000. Second call. 1,360. Jamin, can you move, please? I can't see the gentleman in the corner at 1,360. Hate to miss your bid, sir, and your future at 58A Fendalton Road, 1,360,000. Once called. Second call. Third and final call. 65. Don't leave it too late at 1,365. Ladies, are we back at 70? I've got 1,365. Sir, it's your bid. 1,370. Good on you. And 75. 1,375. Super locality, great zones, walk to the park in the morning. At 1,375,000. 380. 1,4, sir. 85. That's all right. At 1,385,000. At 1,385,000. As I count down, once at 1,390. At 1,390,000. Now you'd lunge. 5. It's left the 4 for you, sir. At 1,395,000. Once called at 1,395,000. Second call. Third call at 1,390,000. 1,004,000. Got 1,400,000 on the right-hand side. Jamin against the bidder in the corner. 5, sir, you're nodding. 1,405, good on you. At 1,405. Closest to the front door at this stage. At 1,405,000. Once at 1,405,000. Second. Third at 1,405,000. Finisher at 1,405,000. Do I sell it to this gentleman at 1,405,000? So that's your bid. I'm not authorised to sell. A wee bit of work to do at 1,405,000. I'm going to take it away from the room. At 1,405,000. No better bids. At 1,405,000. Sir, let's not dally. Auctions open at 1,405,000.
Okay, folks, that was our last slot in our 10 o'clock slot, so let's just move on to our next slot. Just to remind you by way of conduct, for some of you it might be your first time in the auction rooms. You seem an experienced group. I'll just remind you that the owners have set confidential reserve prices. You know that. If we don't reach them, we will do what happens here. We'll talk to the highest bidder and we'll offer them the chance to be the owner. Now, just be careful. If you've got interest and the property goes out of the room, it may not come back because the seller can withdraw the property before it's sold and without declaring the reserve. So that can cause disappointment. The other important one is vendor bids. Auctioneers are able to make vendor bids. The Christmas spirit's alive and well in the room. There's no problems there. If we make vendor bids, we'll make them clear, only really well below the owner's reserve price. It's only in the absence of your bidding that we would. The rap of the hammer means there's joy and hugs for you, but formalisation of the sale means a signature on the contract, 10% in our trust account and an acknowledgement that you have received a copy of this document. And I would say, if you're nearing the end of a campaign, you've got a stack of those beside the bed ready for the reading. We are just going to alter our order as well as we climb into it. Amy, I'm going to go to 74 Stapletons Road. These two dashing young sales consultants have marketed the property. There's some dashing young owners as well, including a third one who can't be here today, little Matilda, niece of our very own property manager, Alex Little. What a little star she is. It was great to meet her yesterday. She made us feel very, very welcome. She was very comfortable in Grace's arms too, I have to say. This is a heart grabber, 74 Stapletons Road. It's a special home, and there isn't two like it. That is absolutely certain. I can be telling you that one there. 74 Stapletons Road in Richmond. Sits on a freehold title, 827 square metres. It's an excellent parcel. No change to that legal description. The list of chattels is exact. And we've got very comfortable settlement terms, 26th of February 2021, so you can get all the Christmas festivities over with and take your time running in to the end of February. Before you move in, it's somewhat incognito and secluded behind the hedge and the fence, but through the garden gate, what awaits? Well, it's amazing. It's a classical home. It's a great design and build. It's really suitable for all modern families of all sizes. Generous living. I think Henry's comment was that it's just got great spaces, great flow, really generous. That main family living will be very conducive to a bit of a laugh, a bit of banter, relaxation, separate lounge. They both spill out to the deck and garden. Little Matilda plays out there, happy as Larry, with her two little doggies. And it's a lovely spot for her to be. Subtle separation in the accommodation, great guest accommodation. I believe the mother-in-law has a good little spot down there with her own bathroom. And master ensuite is at the top, literally and figuratively. It's a superb position. It's been much loved. The heating in the home, you've got the ducted system, HRV, and the radiator system. That is perfect. It's shorts and T-shirt all year round. 74 Stapletons Road, shall we settle a light? See if we can find a new owner for it. Get Matilda on the run. Who's here to bid and buy? 74 Stapletons Road. Grand home. Henry's working the floor. I'll give you a clue that 550 is a figure that won't buy it. If you'd like to start there and make it comfortable for everybody, we could start at 550. Who'd go there? Vlad buys at that level, surely. 550, I'll take a vendor bid. Just to get us underway, quell the nerves at 74 Stapletons Road. First call, quality throughout. Chef's Kitchen, twice. Third call, the deck, the veranda would have you going wild. We go a 25 on top at 550 vendor bid. What are we saying down here? Great for the wee one. 575 is a vendor bid. You need to get those hands up, get into action. She can play unsupervised, very, very secure. Second call, vendor bid, great garaging in the home. Third call at 575. Buyers on notice. Final vendor bid 6. At $600,000, hands in the air. Otherwise, Grace, Henry, they'll be beating the street, going back to everyone who's been through the campaign. Opportunity here and now. Once, twice. Third call, no hands in the air. So we'll just go to that next stage. I'll just raise it to 675. There's, well, not to mislead people, we've got to be better than that figure. We'll work with absolutely everybody, Catherine. In regards to Alex, it's been great to meet you all. Alex Mail, of course. And so pass it at 675. It's available to everybody. Thanks for the opportunity in the campaign. And Phil, you're back in business.
There's a singing outside our door, lovely song.
yes, that's going to happen. Folks, we're going to tweak the catalogue yet again. We're going to go to Johnny Morrison's property here in Woolston at 31A Dampier Street, and I can commend it to you here. So just to keep things moving, to Check Properties Limited, thanks for their instructions, John, and I'm sure we're touching base with them now. Simon, I hope we've given you enough notice if you're on the owner's duty. So we'll let you have just a wee moment to touch base with our owners. We're in Woolston, which is a burgeoning area, as you know, folks. I think people are enjoying the proximity to the city, and we're just tweaking that order. Guys, is that all right? We're just moving the order a little bit. Yeah, we're at 31A Dampier Street in Woolston. We'll go to the contract, to the formalities. It's a cross-lease and freehold. No change to those legals. They're accurate, as they always are when John Morrison will distribute it. The tenancy is vacant at the 29th of January 2021, and no change to chattels at all. Personality and potential, that's what we're looking at here, folks, has been a valuable investment for our owners for a number of years, but maybe that's your purpose, but who knows, you might be moving on to the property ladder, getting a foothold, adding it to your portfolio. It's got perfectly good fundamentals, big lounge, open plan, kitchens are integrated. I love that wooden breakfast bar, it's an absolute cracker, spills out nicely to the outside. You've got outdoor barbecue spots, good section, lovely established garden, fully fenced, which people are looking for, 3 bedrooms. So lots to love about it. You're close to Ferry Road and all the amenities that it enjoys. So John, let's have a good auction. You might like to just commend bidders.
Yes, thanks very much, Mark. As I said, owners in Auckland now need to get this sold. It's been a great rental property for them. Today's today. Make sure Mark can see it.
Absolutely. Don't like missing them. Don't like missing the first one. Who starts us away? I'll make it easy for everyone. 200,000 won't own it. Why don't we get busy and get starting there? Surely you'd have 2 hands up at 2, sir, wouldn't you? You're a good eye for property, you know that. Vendor bid $200,000. Let's not dally. It's here to be sold, folks. Come on, who's got 20 to go? At $200,000. You don't get much in the market now for that. On a cross lease in Woolston, first call. Second call, 220, sir. Welcome into you. The 250. Alan Scarehill's bidding for a buy there at 250. Couple in the bid now. There we go at 250, 270 with you, sir. 280. And 280. Come straight back with Alan. At 280 now, 290, I would say, sir. 300,000. At 300,000 and 310. 320, we're getting the hang of things. At 320. First call, twice, 320. 322. Okay, I'll work with that bid, sir, at 322. 325. Easy for you, Alan. 325. Who goes next? 326. 326. You'll be pleased with that trend, Alan. 330. Confidently done. At 330. Shake of the head. First call. Second call, 330. Third call at 330. Alan, you're my highest bidder. I'm not at a level I can sell just at the moment. I need to get some instructions, not too far away. We've just got a spot for you in the middle room there, if you'd like to come through with your buyer. Who you've got on the telephone. So, sir, the auction's open and live. Is that your very best? 330.
All right, let's keep moving. Paul and Deb Nichols, busy people today. Welcome. Can we now go to, please, Hillwood Road? Thank you, Amy. Number 633. I visited this very early this morning. What a treat that was. When I left the drive, Paul, I thought I was in the middle of Provence with these beautiful vineyards and goodness knows what else. Lovely setting. Good morning to our owner. We offer on his behalf today a freehold property at 633 Hillwood Road. Listen to the area of the parcel, 3,275 square metres. Beautiful freehold land. 10% today, balance to be paid on the 21st of January 2021. I think some of you may be on alternative dates. Or 5 days after the Code of Compliance has been issued for the second garage. That work is underway at the present time. So whichever is the latest or later of those two. Quite an exceptional opportunity. I was very surprised when I went down the drive and saw how vast this parcel was. It does give you so many options. The home itself is magnificent. After the earthquake, it was essentially rebuilt. I know that it has been very lightly lived in, since the earthquake itself. 3 bedrooms downstairs, 2 superb bedrooms upstairs with gorgeous outlook. It's a little world of your own. The 2 lots of double garages, beautiful bathrooms that look as though they've been hardly used. I think there's just so many opportunities. Big living areas, big living spaces. So if the 5 bedrooms are full, you've got plenty of room to entertain your guests. So much you can do with this. It's a rare opportunity, but it's here to be sold, and I commend it to you. Where would you start the bidding? $1 million. How much? $1 million. At $1 million and underway at $1 million is the $1 million. Where do we go from here, guys? At $1 million. First call at $1 million. Second call at $1 million. Third call at 3,275 square metres at $1 million only. Well, I'll take a vendor bid at $1 million and 50, sir. It could just be you and I at this stage. At $1 million and 50 is the one in the room. Once called at $1 million and 50. One bidder at this stage. Second call, 60. At $1 million and 60, we're in tens. Paul at $1 million and 60. Once called, second call. No bid, sir? Third call at $1 million and 60. No better? Well, sir, if it's you and I'm not going to take any more vendor bids. I can't sell it at $1 million and 60. You won't be surprised to learn. Zanny, why don't we take that room at the back and I'll come and talk with your clients. $1 million and 60, the bid at this stage.
Okay, John, you're listening at, thanks Amy, jeepers you're sharp on those controls. 31A Dampier Street. I paused and talked to Alan Scarehill, John's colleague at Island 1, and Alan, could you just confirm we have had an increase graciously from your bidder, which now stands at 335 and a half. My instructions, Simon, from Sam, is that yes, the property's on the market and we sell at that figure at 335 and a half. Would you like to have a late bid? This could be the bid that buys it. We're selling away at 335 and a half. First chance, and we're selling here in Woolston. Second call, 335 and a half. Third call, great buying. Sir, I'm looking your way, my underbidder. Not for you. Alan, good news for Johnny. The property's going, and very happily sold for him. Well done. Well done, Johnny Morrison. Well done, Alan too. Great to work with your bidder. Thank you very much. I'll just see where we're at. And Candice, we may be going on to Burke Street. We'll see how we go. I'll just get the lay of the land. So we are. We've got a fluid catalogue here today, folks, so we are going to move on to 16 Burke Street. Thanks to our trio of owners there this morning, and lovely to meet you. We're in the hip-hop suburb of Addington, folks, and you know what's happening down there. It's going off like TikTok, and this property is absolutely no exception. 16 Burke Street in Addington. It's a freehold parcel, so a valuable site to have down there. It is part rural, section 66. I wonder what was going on there, but it is a historic title, volume 380, folio 79 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Candice Tui, of course, works with Dean Cations from our St Albans office, have had the pleasure of marketing the property. And 10% due today on the fall of the hammer. Balance is due on the 26th of February 2020. Will be well into the new year in late summer here in Burke Street. I say it's a funky urban place. It's got its groove on here at 16 Burke Street. It's generously proportioned. Fresh decor through each of the rooms. And the bedrooms are jazzy as well. Bit of a feature wall thing going on. Love the timber flooring, carpet flooring as well. The exposed ply's got a great feel to it. Real genuine spaces, great deck, barbecue area, lawn is excellent, good sized section. I think we've got the RMD zoning, haven't we, on the land, so that's always going to underpin your value in this area of town, and you can only just sit back and watch what's happening with the real estate in the area. Great kitchen, you'll get to know the city so well living here, it will hardly be used, I would have thought. Here to be sold, any late words? Got there as well. Let's see if we can get you across the line here and now today at 16 Burke Street. Opening bids?
425,000.
425. There's the guy's manager, Jared Rolton, bidding for a buyer there at 425. Reasonable start at 425. Work with a 10 from you from here. It's fresh, it's funky, it's urban cool at 425. First call. Second call. Third call at 425. Any better bid? I'll work with a 5. I'll take one vendor bid, Jared, 430. My last, my only, at 430. 435 with Jared's buyer there, working towards, working up. Logan, you're going to have a go to the 435. 16 Burke Street in Addington. You could walk to work from there at 435. First call, second call, third chance. No better bid, Jared. It's just you and I. Come on, I'll offer you the opportunity. Pausing there at 435. I'll talk to Jared's buyer. Folks, Browns Road coming right up. I'm going to take you back to 16 Burke Street. And we're working with our highest bidder on the telephone. Now, Candice, on Steve's behalf, could you please call out the bid that he has proffered forward, please? $450,000, Amy, at Burke Street. We're at $450,000 now. We've taken that to our owners and guys on the market and selling with that extra date that we've got there at $450,000. Any late bids? Otherwise, I knock down 16 Burke Street, put this nice family on the move. Steve, hopefully we can get you there. First call at 450, second call, third call. Selling away 16 Burke Street. Going. Congratulations, team's gone and sold. Well done, Cadis. Good stuff, team. Thank you very, very much. Good work on the telephone. Wishing the family well. Withdrawn and sold. Okay, sure. 58A, was it? Right. Folks, we'll take you back to 58A Fendalton Road. We had paused at 405. We had a successful negotiation with that. The owners have given the auctioneer the instructions to exercise clause 2.6. The property's been very happily and unconditionally withdrawn, but sold. There we go. So we've got Browns Road coming up, and I'm ready to do Craig. So we'll just get the scene sorted out, and then we'll be back in a minute. Folks, we've got to keep things moving along. Browns Road, we are coming. We've just got a strong negotiation happening there, a busy negotiation. Your good friend there, Cindy, I'm sorry about that. We're going to have to keep them waiting. The Christmas shopping is just going to have to wait for that little bit longer. But hey, Dave, thank you for your instructions here. Good property people. Narina Higgins, again from our Island 2 office, has had the privilege of marketing this property at 48A Craig Road. And I think, Hayden, for me, the picture is if you're living here and at university, you set the alarm for 7:40, you still make your 8 a.m. lecture at the Dave Britton Engineering Library. So you're in a great little spot here. It's number 48A Craig Road in Christchurch. And Narina, thank you for distributing the pre-contract disclosures because of the nature of the stratum and freehold unit title it is, and I saw all that document was present and correct. The chattel list is unchanged. We're sitting on the 22nd of January 2021, which is cannily ahead of the academic year. And doesn't that University of Canterbury just go from strength to strength? I see the engineering school has really bolstered up its peripheral courses as well, which after the earthquake they lost a little bit back into the mainstream, but they're really diversifying again. Let's look at the property itself. That's the important part. It's well built. It's got a great design, a great layout, a layout that would be fitting. I don't think if you were building it now, you'd change the layout. Really generous open plan living. And I just think that the kitchen and bathroom, all the expensive work has been done. The master bedroom is splendid. Courtyard garden is second to none. I think that's a real kicker there. It's so private and sheltered with the northwest aspect. Three bedrooms in all, double internal access garage, and the off-street parking. So easy, Narina, isn't it? Would you just have the final word to commend bidders and then we can get underway? I forgot the school zones. Yes, absolutely. Here to be sold, Craig Road, certainly on the home straight of the Monopoly Board. Have we got an opening bid or offer for number 48A? Well, look, we kick it off at 5, something like that, just to make it easy. 500 or better? 500 Limo Song. Works with the Narina at item 2. Welcome into the bidding at 500,000. Any competition at say 20 or better, first call, second call. Open plan, kitchen has been done. Bathrooms, splendid. At 500, second call. Third call, one vendor bid from 520, sir, welcome into you. At 520, real competition, not from the vendor this time, at 520. 530, thought you'd be stronger than that, Limo. At 530, this gentleman will say 50 for me. At 530 now, we're in dress circle area. 550, yes, he does on the nod. At 550, see, you've got to fight for the good stuff. 560, Limo sticking to a 10, sir, just makes it easy for you. At 560 now, both in the race, and 70, what I say? 580. 570, okay, I should have suggested 80, sir. At 570, 80, says Limo, hand up. Silent bid at 580, just raise the palm, no problems at all. 580, straight to 6 might be the tonic, sir. At 580 now. 600 he does, good strategy, sir. At 600, 610, Limo staying metronomic in her bidding at 610. At 610, great spacious living, good section on it too. Lovely garden at 610. Engineering school just across the road, mind you, you're nicely tucked back from the road. Second call at 610. $610, advice from Narina, what he was saying, 20, sir? No better bid. 610, first chance, second chance, third chance. Sure you wouldn't like to try 5? 615. 620. I thought she'd put a 10 in front of you, sir, but she's just made it a little bit easier for you. At 620. Try the 625. First call. Second call. No better. Limo, your bidders are in the lead. I can't sell it to you at 620. I need to have a conversation with you. Let's pause, and I'll come and get some instructions.
Folks, we're just continuing with a couple of negotiations, so my apologies to you anxious people waiting. Cindy Lee, a very good afternoon, nearly good afternoon, it's a confusing time, to your owners of number 1 Browns Road, obviously right in the heart of Maryvale. We described the property contractually as a freehold parcel. 370 square metres is the area of the land. 10% today balance needs to be paid on the 22nd of January. 2021. It's a lovely way to start the new year. Location is just excellent. You walk to Maryvale anytime that you like. You can eat fresh every day. Supermarket is just a stone's throw away. With that, of course, comes great zoning, if that's of value to you. When I went with Cindy Lee and Jamin a couple of days ago, the thing that really pleasantly surprised me is the space that's available to you in this home. 2 really good-sized living areas. You can compartmentalise those if you like. Family accommodations on the upper floor. You choose how you use downstairs. It could be an excellent office in a strategic position for that, or of course it can be your extra and guest bedroom with an extra bathroom downstairs. Opening out into that courtyard, afternoon sun, it's so sheltered, it's so quiet, it's a beautiful, beautiful place to spend some leisure time. Our owners moving on to the capital, we call it capital punishment, leaving behind Christchurch and leaving behind an extremely good opportunity. Last word, Browns Road is yours.
Location is second to none. Great school zones. I think my own this opportunity.
Number 1 Browns Road, opening bidder offer, folks. Where do you see value? Open proceedings for me. Is the 950 in the room to get underway? Well, vendor bid at 950. No confusion as to true value at 950. You might say $1 million on top. How much? 1 million on the phone with your buyer at $1 million. At 1 million, and is the 150 to keep me going? At 1 million, first call at $1 million. I'll work with a quarter. Second call at 1 million. Third call at 1 million neat. Sir, 1 million and 25. 1,025,000, it's at the back of the room, Cindy Lee, at 1,025,000 against your buyer on the telephone. Value here. First call, 1,050,000. Sorry, you're back at 75. 1,050,000, you heard it on the telephone. $1,050,000, once then at 1,050,000. Second call, I'll take 10, certainly, 1,060,000. At 1,060,000, very friendly auctioneer here trying to get you home. At $1,060,000, 1-1 might be a good move. At 1,060,000, how many? 70 only, staying with the 10s. At 1,070,000, and you've got 80? 1,080,000. Gentleman's got that bid at the back of the room and against your buyer and against the rest of the room at $1,080,000. Counting down, first at 1,080,000. Second call, 1,090,000. Happy with the 1-1, sir? I've got 1,100,000. That's the bid to beat at 1.1. First call at 1,001,000. Second call at 1.1 and away from my starter. Third, any bit of bid at 1.1. Never stop on the big numbers. At 1,001,000, Cindy Lee, I'm going to adjourn and talk to this gentleman, but quickly. At 1.1. All out and done. Well, sir, I'm not going to dally any further. You hold that bid. I'm not authorised to sell. Tony, can you quickly build another little office so we can find some private space for this gentleman? 1,001,000. Okay, sir, if you're happy there, we'll talk with you out in the cafe. Auction is open, Cindy Lee, you know that.
Well, we can keep moving the catalogue, folks, just out of the interest of everybody's time. We've got an as-is-whereas offering here with Simon Watson. What a busy boy you've been, Simon. And we're at 68 Alsford Street, which I think is a good property. And despite it as-is-whereas, thanks to your man, is it Nelson, isn't he? He is, yep. So wishing him all the best. It's freehold, 604 square metres, 68 Alsford Street. Classical looking too, isn't it? Take your last look. It is Lot 2, Deposit Plan 19541 in the Canterbury Lane Registry. No change to the chattels. We are guaranteeing you vacant possession on the 22nd of December. We haven't seen many on this side of Christmas, so that's good. And there's a few side agreements for different dates. That's absolutely fine. We've got some phone bidders, have we? That would be fine as well. Hey, you might be interested in this because in 2017 I stated now with an as-is-whereas, they aren't going to last forever. They're diminishing in number, but perhaps there was a few more after that. But now I'm going to say with quite some confidence, there is not many left. So I'd say you should contend with it. The on-sold rules come in, which restricts the supply further. These are a great offering. This one in particular has got a nice modern kitchen, big high stud, character outside. Lovely looking place, isn't it, Simon? Excellent outdoors. There's a lot to love about it, and it would rent out immediately, I'm sure. But the developments in the upside, of course, you know, the upside would be there for you. So all those with as-is, whereas skills and abilities, I do envy you, but let's see who wants to take this one away at 68 Alesford Street, St Albans. Who's starting? Let's have fun. We have 100 grand? 100,000? 150. There's Emma Luxton bidding for a buy there, $150,000. Doing a bit better than mine. Let's go on a 10 from here. 240, Johnny Nichols bidding for a buy. 250 now with Emma. At 250. 260, of course you would. At 260, come on, Paris, let's see a bid. 265. Emma going back in front. At 265, first call. Second call, 265. Third call, opportunities diminishing. 267, a canny move. 270, instructions, Simon. 272. At 272. Where's the next one? Settles before Christmas. Second call. 273. Going back in front. 273. What do you tell me? 276. Good tussle just developing here. 276. The time is now, my boy, at 276. Yes or no? That's all we want to hear. At 276 with you, Emma. 277 with Emma Luxton. 277, first call, second call. Give me some instructions, mate. Third call at 277. Any better, Johnny? We're on the market, I can sell to you, Emma. 277, Johnny, just at that moment. 277, Merry Christmas. Matt, I'm selling away down here. First, second, third call. I think that canny bidding, Emma, has served you well. 68 Alsford Street, 277. Selling away. No late bids going. Well done. Gone and sold. Thank you very much. I'm going to get you an update on Crichton Road, so sit tight. Thanks.
Folks, let's just go back. We've been working really hard, as you can appreciate, outside of the room. 633 Hillwood Road. Delighted to announce negotiations advanced beautifully. Owner has said, Phil, please go back and announce to the room we are withdrawing the property because it has been very happily sold. Congratulations to both parties. Could we go to Browns Road, please, Clary? If you don't mind. Been working with Maslow outside of the room. Really nice to work with you, Maslow. I appreciate what you've done in negotiation. And as a result of those advanced negotiations, you and I know the good news. Property has been withdrawn and very happily sold to you. Welcome to Browns Road. And Jan, congratulations, all the best in your move forward. All right, Cindy Lee, your day has not finished. Get to the front of the room. Let's go to Roxton Terrace, Clary, if we could, please. My good owners are here. I'd like to welcome them. I love your home. We were there last week enjoying your hospitality. Today we offer on your behalf a very serious proposition, a lovely big freehold parcel, 1,284 square metres, 1,284 square metres, lovely rare setting. You know, if you are the lucky person in the day, you pay 10% by way of deposit. Unless you've struck an alternative date, then the 22nd of January 2021 is your settlement date. As I say, lovely to be working with these good clients, again, VIP clients. Every time I meet them, they say, Phil, this is the last, never moving again. You buyers in the room are lucky, they're restless souls and like to keep on moving. And that's good for you too, Cindy Lee, because they always choose you as their agent. Roxton Terrace, though, is just a glorious spot. You go down that driveway. That driveway is so nice, even if you didn't read the paper, you'd rush out to get it in the morning just so you can observe the lovely plantings on the way through. Elegant entry, even a more elegant lounge as you go in to entertain your inevitable guests. And then the family living area is so vast. And we just love the way that that spills out to that courtyard, beautifully planted, and of course your stream boundary. Upstairs there's another mezzanine living space, your family accommodation. I reckon my favourite place at this time of year would be on that veranda where there's shade. We were there, it was 30 degrees, and that was such a beautiful place to sit and enjoy the day. Quiet, tranquil, very peaceful. Last word is yours. You'll spend a lot more time in the place than me.
It truly is a stunning property. There's not many homes on the Warwick Street, so it's truly a piece of paradise, and it's been absolutely bring this to the market.
36 Roxton, make your plans for 2021 today. Opening bidder offer. Start where buyers. Not many of you left in the room. Great opportunity. Sir, madam, are we going to be bidding on Roxton Terrace? No? Oh, new baby, lovely place to bring up a child, or many of them. Opening bidder offer. So 1.9 in the room to start. Well, I start 1.9, certainly wouldn't be selling it at 1.9. Cindy Lee, if there's no people in the room, I'm not going to put my owners through any torture or embarrassment. Is the 1.9 to start? Eileen, Tony, if there's no bids in the room, let's not be silly. I'm just going to pass your property, say at a bid of, say, 2.2, a vendor bid. We're not going to sell it at that, Cindy Lee, so I'm just going to advance the bidding at 2.2. We now work with all parties above that figure. If they're in a conditional situation, we're happy to deal with them. So I'm passing that property in at 2.2 for your ongoing negotiations. Good luck and a Merry Christmas to both of you. Nice to work with you again. Christopher Lewis? Yep. Did we find out, you did talk to our own yes, Portugal? All right. You've got a feel for Chris's owner in Cadis Lane. Dream home was to be built here. That desire, that dream has waned as he's living in Portugal now. Not a bad alternative, but not coming back to New Zealand, and leaves this beautiful opportunity at number 11 Cadis Lane. Now the property is a freehold property. The area is 1,786 square metres more or less. I've told you your obligation 10% today, 18th of January 2020 is your settlement date. As I say, I think it's quite fortunate for people in the room. The opportunity has become available. This was always going to be where my owners wanted to live in New Zealand. The outlook, magnificent. Of course, Chris, with all that greenery, not only are we looking out at Monks Bay and the water and the surrounds, but you've just got that lovely green belt that lies softly below you. Orientation for the sun here is going to be perfect, absolutely optimal. And I think some clever architect, Chris, is going to have a feast with this property, unlimited in its potential. Last word is yours, my friend, as we call the last of the day at 11 Cadis Lane.
Thank you, Phil. Just an outstanding setting, an outstanding opportunity for a young builder with energy and a dream. All the best with your bidding.
There we go. Young builder with a dream and a young child, perhaps. Sir, do we start the bidding, say, at $100,000? You'd buy it sight unseen at that sort of figure. Chris, I'm going to start the bidding on behalf of your owner at $100,000. I invite submissions. Sir, you've been with us for a long time, haven't spent any money. Could I tempt you to say $110,000? No? You surprise me. You are working with us, that's okay. We'll just buy this, you'll be debt propelled and work a lot better. at $100,000 once called. Second call. Third call at $100,000. Will I move to 120 on behalf of my owners at $120,000? Chris Byers on notice at 120. First, second, third. Well, I'll take a bid at 130. There's no bidders in the room, Chris. At 130, we go straight to our next campaign, stage of the campaign. At 130, once called, twice called, third call. Not here to bid at 130. I know you're not buying the sections at Acer at 130. Hayden, just tell our owners, no hands in the air. We won't make a farce out of the auction. Chris, I'll put it back in your hands at $160,000. My owners have said we keep it at that level, correct? 160, let's keep working with Chris above that figure at 160,000. Say Merry Christmas and thank you to our owner for the opportunity. We continue the work from this point on.
What's it to be, Narina? We're going back to 48A Craig Road now. Angela, Charon, your bid now stands. Could you call out that bid, please? I'd like to hear it from Angela. 648. Confirmed. Charon, that's good. You're going to go to university, aren't you? That's good. Dave, at 648 plus furniture. We're on the market and we're selling. Is there any late bids? At 648,000. Once, twice, third call, 48A Craig Road. Narina, you've been rewarded after a long campaign's work. I hope you get on holiday now. Dave, thank you very much for bringing your property back to Harcourts Holmwood and to Narina Higgins. And congratulations, Limo Song, your buyer. That is sold. Well done. It concludes a mammoth day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much on behalf of Bridget, Hayden, Kyle, Tony, Christine and the team. Have a lovely afternoon. Merry Christmas. Come back on Monday at 10 a.m. We'll sell you some more property. There we go.